What's up, guys? SAG here. Welcome to another episode of the Smithies FC Career Mode. This is episode 7 in season 1. Here are the career mode. Here we start off with the game against Mansfield Town. And although they may be mid-table, this is an away game. This is not going to be easy. It'll be anything but easy, really. We got to come ready and prepared. And I will make sure we are here. As you can see, there's Hugh Baldwin. Two teams lining up here. Really exciting episode, really. After last episode, we showed some signs, and now today we need to be able to make a push to a playoff spot at the least. It's very tight at the top of the table. We're not too far away. As you can see, the lineup for Mansfield Town: Steck, Riley, Clark, Ross, and Benning. George Lapsall, Ollie Clark, Stefan Quinn, St. Clair, Jordan Browery, and Jamie Reed. Ollie Clark and Browery got goals against us last time we played them. Whenever I see away teams, there's always a few players that ring bells because I know, oh wait, they scored against me. I gotta watch out for them. Browery and Ollie Clark are the two. As you see, the two teams shaking hands there. Looking at our lineup, not too many changes here. Taylor Bradshaw's going to get a start at the left. Hugh Baldwin's going to get a start at camp for now. We have an injury with Paxton Aronson, so he's going to get the starts. Other than that, the regular lineup there: Jake at striker, who's been in some pretty good form. Fashionary, Nigel, Tolkien, all the guys. And Jordan in net. Taylor Bradshaw at the left. Diego Durante's coming off the bench.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And as you can see, the two teams ready for action here. Ready to get underway here. And Mansfield. As you can see the ball there. We are underway here. It's Mansfield Town and Smithies FC here. As Mansfield here are playing around. Browery with it. Quinn. Back to St. Clair. Here's Browery. And George Lapsley. Here comes Quinn. Can we get the ball back? No. It's here to Reed. Reed with it. He's going to play along to Benning. Benning playing it in. Browery with the header. Easy save there by Jordan. Just a nice handle of the ball there as he plays it out to Tolkien now as Fashionary has it. The ball to Simo. Bashar, Josh. He's looking. He's almost at Andrew, but it's turned over. Quinn with it. Off to Reed. Reed to St. Clair. St. Clair playing it to Ollie Clark. Ollie Clark playing it ahead. Big save by Jordan. Huge save on Bowery there early in the 6th minute. As Jordan gets it to Josh there. Josh looking for Bashar. Can we get a counter going here? Hugh Baldwin. Trying to play it up, but nothing doing there. St. Clair here to Jordan Bowery, and Fashionary has it. And he plays it back to Jordan here. And to Josh, trying to get some touches in this one. He has Andrew, and he's going to find him. Here goes Andrew. Andrew running with it. Can he find Jake? Andrew's still going. Andrew's going to look for Jake. Matt! It's 1-0. Smithies FC get an early goal thanks to Jake Matt. Josh playing it to Andrew. Andrew finding Jake, and Jake makes no mistake on his left foot. His weak foot, actually, but Jake Matt is just a top-tier striker. Clearly the best striker in the AFL League 2. He's going to put that away any day of the week. Absolutely fantastic from him. See the ball through, and one time right into the left corner. Smithy's happy with that as we take an early 1-0 lead away. Absolutely fantastic here. It's Jake Matt, and it's 1-0 here. That is his 18th goal in the EFL League 2. He really is pushing for that top goal scorer. As we move on to the 16th minute here, Ollie Clark with it. Ollie Clark looking around. He's going to find Jordan Bowery. Bowery finding Reed. Reed into Jim Benning. Benning finding St. Clair. St. Clair looking. He has Reed. Reed, St. Clair. Down to Benning. Benning plays it in. Cleared out, but only to Ollie Clark. Clark with it. Finding Riley. Back to Clark. Tolkien on Clark. Finding St. Clair. St. Clair's through. It's St. Clair, and Fashionary's giving up a penalty. Fashionary clearly did not get the ball. He gives up a penalty. And Mansfield Town have a chance from the spot to even it up. As you can see, clearly he missed the ball. He was trying to get it, but it's not even close. clear as day penalty, as now Jordan is trying to keep his perfect penalty record intact here. Here's Reed to take it, and it's saved by Jordan. What a save there! Unbelievable, as Bashar has it here. And that's taken away, but Josh gets it back into Fashionary. Fashionary finding Tolkien. That is huge by Jordan, keeping it at 1-0 for Smithies FC. Here's Baldwin. Baldwin looking around. He's got Jake Matt, but that's turned over. Riley with it. Looking deep for St. Clair. St. Clair looking around to see, find his teammates here. Here's Reed. Reed back to St. Clair. Riley. Riley with it. Nice play there by Tolkien. Here's Reed. Reed into St. Clair. St. Clair! Oh, that's high and wide. He was really close to the goal. He definitely should have done better, but he just got way too much on it. Kind of a weird angle, but Jordan didn't have to do much there. As it remains 1-0, but Mansfield Town are really pushing for a goal here after we got one early. As Nigel's with it, looking for Josh Matt. Josh Matt to Andrew Santoro. Santoro looking around. He's going to find Josh Matt. And Josh keeps it in barely, but he's playing it back, and he's looking. He thought he maybe could find Andrew, but doesn't. Tried to play it out wide, but couldn't. And then he finds Jake. Jake looking around. He's going to find Hugh Baldwin. It's Hugh Baldwin! Oh, big save there by the keeper. Keeping it at 1-0. Chances on both ends. Baldwin trying to get it with his left foot. Definitely did not get enough power on it to really have a big impact. And him finding the net. Andrew here to take the corner. As he goes to put it in for Bashar. And yep, he just heads it right to the other corner flag. And it'll be a goal kick. Not even close from Bashar. I don't even know if you really want to see the replay. Nice try, Bashar, but not even close right there. As we move on here to the 45th minute, can we find anything here? Nope. That's going to lead to half. So we're going to be up 1-0 at the end of half. It was a pretty decent one at that. And we got a huge goal there from Jake Matt. Moving on to the second half. We start all the way in the 71st minute. As Jake Matt has it. Finding Jack DeBrise, who came in for Hugh Baldwin. Looking for Jake Matt, but that's turned over. Mark Stack with it. We're going to look to make a sub here. Not too much was going on in the second half. We're going to bring on Diego Durate in for Bradshaw. As the keeper ends up clearing this. It's with Charsley. Charsley looking around. He's going to find Reed. But Josh Matt's all over that. Fashionary. Fashionary to Tolkien. Tolkien. Bradshaw. Bradshaw looking around. He's going to find John Tolkien. Here goes Tolkien. Tolkien with it. And he's pushing. Can he find a man? He's going to look for a post for Andrew Santoro. Oh, big finish there by Andrew. What a volley. It's 2-0. What a cross from John Tolkien, and Andrew with his right foot gets a perfect finish on it. That was a tough angle to put it away, and he caught that volley clean to give the keeper no chance. Look at that. Power on that. A cross goal, and look at that. That is just perfect to make it 2-0 and to give us some breathing room to be able to hold on here. Andrew Santoro from John Tolkien. Absolutely world class there. That is his 7th goal in the EFL League 2. As we go to make the sub there, Bradshaw and Durate. Again, that's just fantastic from Andrew. Great stuff. Really, in the 76th minute, it's 2-0. As we move on to the 82nd minute here, Diego Durate is with it. He had finding ball to Simo, and he turns it over. George Lapsley within a Charsley. Charsley finding Bowery. Bowery into Lapsley. Lapsley looking around. He finds Quinn. Quinn to Benning. Benning looking long to Reed. Reed into Charsley. Charsley has someone out wide. It's into Riley. Riley with it. The strike. It's 2-1. In the 85th minute, Mansfield Town get one back and gives themselves a chance of trying to get a point here. It's Riley across. Fashionary, just poor defending, really. He thought he was going to go near post. And he went nowhere near the near post, that's to say the least. As that was a good finish, really, by Riley, but I don't know where Fashionary is going. Definitely isn't the right way, that's for sure. As That gives Mansfield Town some hope in this game. It's now 2-1. Here, Joe Riley, big finish there, his first goal in the EFL League 2. Maybe that can spark a comeback for Mansfield Town.
Mansfield Town goal.
As we kick it off here again. Josh Matt with it. And really, that would be the end. Mansfield Town couldn't really find much offensively after that goal. So we're going to get the huge win thanks to Jake Matt and Andrew Santoro's insurance goal, which ends up proving to be the winner. It was important that we had breathing space. And Smithies definitely happy that his team could get a huge away win. There's Jake Matt. He got the goal. But Andrew's volley was absolutely world class. That's fantastic from Andrew, and we need to see that more from him offensively. Goals, he's had kind of a quiet year, I'd say, goal-wise. 7 goals in the league competition, it's not a crazy amount, but he's still solid for us. He's a great presence up wide, and he's really talented. Absolutely fantastic from Smithies FC today against Mansfield Town. We were clearly the better team possession-wise, and we put away our chances, so that was great. As we head to the post-match interview here.
Just a couple of questions for you.
First question they ask here, again, Aronson, we can cope without him. Hugh Baldwin's there. We still have Jack DeVries who could play the cam position. Hopefully Jacob Story turns 16 because he can go straight into the starting lineup. He's that good. He is just fantastic for a young player. He's going to be a star in the future. I think him and Hugh Baldwin really are the future, but Hugh Baldwin's going to have to develop a bit more. Like, in order to really become that, but still, fantastic there as we move on. Again, there's Jack DeVries talking there. Again, I don't know for Jack DeVries, if I'm going to be honest. I don't know if he's got a future. If you look there at the table, we're actually right now in 6th, surprisingly. As we see, Morgan's position actually has been changed to center back. He doesn't go up in overall. And he's too tall for me to say, okay, you're a fullback. He's not a fullback. He's 6'6". That's not a fullback. That's a center back, clearly. So his agility and reactions in that, they aren't even that good. So moving on, we have a game against Scunthorpe, a lower-ranked team, but we do have a press conference here. Our team has been playing really well. We got ourselves into a playoff spot, and we're still feeling very confident. We're a great team. We are promotion challengers. We can get promoted. It's really close in the standings. No one's really taken a foothold of this season, really, in the table. Maybe in Exeter City, but still, it's pretty close. So if we can get in a run of form, then maybe we can start winning. We can get to the top. Maybe we can get automatic promotion, as you see here. I'm just going to throw Diego Durante in because of rating. But, again, you never know here as we go to sim this game against Scunthorpe. Starts here. We need a win here against Scunthorpe. They're not that good of a team. I'm throwing my best lineup out there. And we end up getting the win 4-1. Bashar, Tolkien, Tanner Ward, who came on for Jake, and Jack DeVries getting all the goals. Nice to see Tanner Ward getting into the action. Hasn't been the greatest for me to start the season, but I know we can develop into something great. He'll be a great backup striker. I just need to get his pace up like I did with Jake Matt. And really with Jake, his pace was already up to start off. So I know we're going to get there with Tanner Ward. Just take some time. Here's Adam Barn. Again, Jake is better than Tanner Ward, so I kind of have to approach it different with Tanner. As Joe Scally isn't happy with his games. Again, you're just my backup right back. You have no future here because your potential isn't that good. So you may get moved. As you see, we're just simming here. We're actually currently in 7th, but we have a game in hand on basically everyone. And if you look, there's a 3-way tie there, at least there for 4th. Like it's really tight in the standings, as I was saying. It's really close. Every game counts right now. We could be automatic promotion, easy. Or we could be a playoff team. It all depends on how good we are. So moving on, we have a game here to sim against Salford City. It would be nice if we can get a win against them at home. Here as we go to sim, and we end up getting a solid 2-0 win. Jake Matt and Diego Durante with the goals. We didn't have that much possession, but when we have possession, we definitely made it count, and that's solid. It's not a. Sometimes it's just about winning and getting through. And this was the type of game that I felt like I really needed to win to have a chance at the title. So that's a solid win for the boys there. As you can see, I'm just looking at some of the stats. I was honestly surprised about the possession. I thought we could be better, but I guess they're more of a possession-based team. And we hit them when it hurts. Like, we hit them where it hurts. We hit them when it mattered the most. So that's all as we move on here to transfer deadline day. Again, it's a Youth Academy career mode, so I'm not going to do much other than loan some people out. Get an offer fee for Ryda Zoe here. I'm not going to loan him out yet. So I think I had to... I was thinking about loaning him out. Oh, I guess I'll loan him out on a short loan. So if they agree with that, I'll loan him out. Paxton Aronson's fine to join the team again. I'm going to give him some time and then put him in again. Hugh Baldwin's really good. Paxton Aronson, I don't know. Again, our goal was to get Youth Academy players that have good potential. Paxton Aronson only has okay potential. So I really don't know what to do with him. I mean, he's the third cam. Really looking at it. And we accept the offer for Charlton Town there for Ryder here. Noah Austin here. We're going to look for a short loan. Yeah, a short loan for Noah Austin. And then assess where he's at. He's pretty low rated, honestly. We may just get rid of him as Ryder here there. I already dealt with that. We already dealt with that. And we already dealt with that. So we're going to move on here. As we have one more notification. And transfer offer from Jake Matt. They're offering now quite a lot. His value is already going up in 1 year. He's already a 70 overall. He's a great striker. He's going to go up big time in value next season. Jake Matt is quality, man. A young striker that has such great potential. He's going to be fantastic for us. As we look here, we have an agreement for Noah Austin for a short-term loan. So we end up accepting that. We move on here. And we have Matt Davis with the loan to buy here. I'm just going to look at a short loan for him. Matt Davis, I'm probably just going to loan him out and then let him go. Again, I said I'm not going to let go of anyone until next year. I want guys to have faith in. And I still don't know if I'm going to sign Regents. It's a maybe. At the end of the day, I want some of these guys to be able to develop. As you can see there with Justin Palmer, it'll be a short loan. But yeah, I need some of these guys just to develop. I know they can do it. I'm really hailing that many big-time stars other than Story, which is honestly surprising with the scouts I have as we sim here. Again, probably more stuff to do with loans and transfers. Noah Austin's loaned out. We have the agreement on Matt Davis. We will accept from Perth Glory. And Diego Durante is a transfer offer. And we're going to reject that. Diego Durante was the guy basically we started with in the Youth Academy. So, of course, we're going to keep him at that left mid position. He's been pretty good for us this season. Again, at the end of the year, we're actually going to go through a youth report. Sorry, end of season report as we accept the offer for Justin Palmer. Here, I'm just really excited for how good we can do this season. I get it's only February, but I know we can really do something special as that's the end of the transfer window. As we simply move on, and we're about to get some USCON reports. Jake Matt's is on the Player of the Month shortlist there. He's been in some really good form. As you can see, we have a report here from the Bruin here. First is Sodegaard. Looks really good. We're going to accept him. Sanders, no. Rick Van de Broek looks nice. That means I got to let go or call up someone. And we're going to let go of Andrew Tremblay. He's only at 44 overall. And Jared Powell, we're going to wait on him. As you see, there's Jacob Story. There's actually Kevin Bodgaard, who I just called up. Again, I'll take a look at him later. But first, we're going to sign Rick Van de Broek, who looks really good. And the other two I am just going to decline. Looking at Calvis in France, that's a no. 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 And that's a... What is he worth there? I guess I held on him. So not too much coming out of France, but we have Van der Broek and Bogard, who both look really good. It looks like they have some good potential. Bogard was a right back. Van der Broek was a striker. Looking at Bogard, doesn't look too bad. Got some decent pace, some decent defending. Definitely looks like a fullback. I was looking to change his position maybe, but I mean, looking at it, he practically does look like a fullback. He's got some solid sprint speed on him. He does have some pretty good defending, but not good enough to really suggest that he's definitely a center back. Van der Broek, he's pretty short, honestly. Usually Netherlands strikers are pretty tall. He's got some decent pace to him, some really good dribbling and passing. Maybe he looks like a Cam. I have to take a look at that. And for Cam, it'll only take 4 weeks. So it's possible I change his position. We just have a lot of Cams right now. And we have a lot of good players right now. So Van der Broek doesn't really stick out, does he? Compared to a Tanner Ward, who I already have. As you can see, we end up putting Poacher on him. Yeah, I believe we put Poacher on him because... Yeah, come on now, do it. I was really thinking this out, wasn't I? But we need to get his shooting up. Did we put Target Man? It's hard to look because his physicals aren't good, but his shooting isn't good either. So I have to pick which one do I really want to focus on. We also have to get up his sprint speed. So it's kind of hard really to choose which one I want to do. Oh man, this is a tough choice. He has a 3-star weak foot. He has a medium-low work rates. I wouldn't mind that being a high-low. I went with Target Man. But that's a hard decision. That could change. So that would be all for the scouting reports there. So it wasn't too bad. Moving on here. We have a game right after against Tranmere Rovers. And looking into our lineup for that. No changes except Diego Durante gets a start on the left. Hugh Baldwin still starting as Cam. But we will put Paxton Aronson on the bench. He is back to being healthy. But I want him to kind of settle in. I don't want to put him into the lineup right away when we have a guy like Hugh Baldwin. But I can easily take Paxton Aronson's place. Hugh Baldwin isn't that bad. They're both really talented. As you can see, the two teams right. We end up playing Tranmere Rovers there in Liam Feeney. And Tranmere. We are ready for our next game against 9th place Tranmere Rovers. Currently, we're in a playoff spot. If we can get a win, it would do us wonders in the table. Move here as we start with Bashar with it. Looking around, he's going to find Andrew in the 14th minute. Here's Josh Matt. Josh Matt finding Hugh Baldwin. Baldwin looking around. He's going to have Diego Durante. Here goes Durante. Cutting in. He's going to find Hugh Baldwin. Baldwin to Matt. Matt looking far for Andrew. Andrew with it. He's going to throw it in the box and for Jake Matt. That's cleared. Rebound Baldwin! It's 1-0. Hugh Baldwin with the header after Jake Matt couldn't get to it. That was quite a thumptious header there. And he gets it across goal. The keeper with no chance as he makes it 1-0. Hugh Baldwin. Absolutely fantastic. He's showing me something. Maybe he's the guy to go to. As you can see, it's cleared. And Baldwin all over that. Nice header. Look at that. He's got some nice power on that one. As it gives the keeper absolutely no shot at really saving that. Just fantastic from Hugh Baldwin. That is actually his second goal in the EFL League 2, but I know he's going to pick it up. Hugh Baldwin is a special talent. He's got a great future. Moving on here to the 21st minute. Vaughn with it. Finding Lewis, back to Vaughn. Here's Morris. Morris here with Lewis. Morris going to throw it in. It's into Feeney. Oh, that hits the post. A big chance there for Feeney, and he hits the ground and hits the crossbar. Jordan trying to reach up to it. It looks like he had it if it didn't hit the crossbar. It's a really good job by Jordan. And a really close chance there for Tranmere Rovers to try to get on the board, but they couldn't. Moving on here to the 31st minute. Feeney with it. Back to Morris. Morris playing it around to Blackett Taylor. Blackett Taylor with it. Looking around, is he going to throw a cross in? It's into McDonald, into Feeney. Back to McDonald. It's Blackett Taylor. Blackett Taylor still with it. He's going to find McDonald. McDonald trying to cut in here. He beats Nigel, the strike right at Jordan. Not too much going on here after that goal there by Hugh Baldwin, as Durate looking for Jake Matt. Jake Matt, nice cut in there. And he's going to go. Jake Matt still with it. Jake Matt's running. Can he get a finish off? Here's Jake Matt. It's 2-0. Jake Matt with a huge finish, and he puts us ahead by 2. Hugh Baldwin goes one way. Jake Matt races the other way. And he uses his pace and gets by all the defenders for a clear, almost a clear breakaway, and puts it across goal. A great finish, putting us up by 2-0. That's a hard finish, but for a world-class striker like Jake Matt, it's easy for him. You see, keeper, it was just perfectly placed almost. Right across goal. Smithies happy about that. And that's going to give us a 2-0 lead. Jake Matt with his 20th goal in the EFL League 2. Absolutely fantastic. As we move on, that would really be practically it for half, as Diego Durante is going to play there with Jake Matt. Maybe trying to get one more chance here, but Baldwin looking around. He's going to find Bashar, and there goes the whistle. Baldwin and Jake Matt combined for both goals, putting us to a great start here, putting us in the lead. Absolutely fantastic here, as we could get yet another big win as we race up the table to possibly for automatic promotion spot. I don't want to jinx it, but it's possible with the way we are playing right now. And I think we can get there with the talent we have right now. Moving on to 66 minute, Feeney is looking for Lewis. Tranmere Rovers desperately need a goal to get back in the game. It's into Morris here. Mansfield Town getting a huge goal there by Reed to tie it up with Southend United. Here's Morris. He's looking in the box. He puts it in. Nice clearance there. It's Durate. Back to Baldacimo. Baldacimo playing it long. And that's turned over. McDowell looking for Kahn. Kahn finding Liam Feeney. Feeney playing across to Vaughn. It's Vaughn! It's 2-1. And after a blink of an eye, Vaughn with the huge finish. Just a header, 2 passes, and a quick finish all the way from the edge of the box. He got some power on that, giving Jordan no chance in net. And just like that, Tranmere Rovers are back in the game. Just look. Nice little pass there. Header, and Vaughn gets it and puts it away. Jordan doesn't even move. He just goes down and just right into the corner. A thumping strike. Just no chance there for Jordan. And Smithy's not happy about that, as Tranmere Rovers are now back in the game, surprisingly. Thanks to James Vaughn with his 6th goal in the EFL League 2. The fans are going crazy. Can their team come back here? Hugh Baldwin's going to come off. Paxton Aaronson's coming back from injury. He is back. Baldacimo coming off for Moses Nyman. We're trying to hold on to this lead. At 2-1 here. Moving on to the 78th minute. Blackett Taylor with it into Liam Feeney. Cambridge United have a goal to make it 1-1 there with, I think it's Morecambe. Here's Spearing. Spearing playing it along to McDonald. Here goes McDonald. McDonald cutting in into Feeney. Feeney. Blackett Taylor. Blackett Taylor. Back to Feeney. Feeney back to Blackett Taylor. Blackett Taylor going across the strike. It's 2-2. Blackett Taylor's even up the game in the 81st minute, and Tranmere Rovers has come back from down 2-0 at half to 2-2. A great strike there as he went across goal. The defenders could not keep up with them. And just like that, Tranmere Rovers are back in the game. As you see, nice pass going across, and that's a great finish there. Just fantastic from Blackett Taylor. Giving Jordan no chance there, as he was just a bit late to it as he put it across goal. And look, just like that, Tranmere Rovers are tied. We had a lead in this game, and we just couldn't hold on to it. And now we have 8 minutes to try to get 3 points here, or else we're just going to go home with a draw after being up 2-0 here. As we move on here to the 91st minute. Tranmere Rovers here trying to get one last chance here. Can we hold on here? playing long. Josh Matt gets it. Here goes Andrew. Can we get an attack off here? It's Paxton Aronson. Paxton Aronson here around. Looking. He's going to find Jake Matt. Jake Matt back to looking for Andrew, but he's going to play it to Josh Matt. Josh Matt's through. Can Josh Matt make it 3-2? Yes, he can. It's Josh Matt. It's a winner late. It's Smithies FC winning at the depth. Josh Matt does it. From Jake to Josh. Our right back puts it away right into the corner. A great strike. And Smithies FC will win at the depth. 3-2. Unreal scenes here in Tranmere. What a strike there by Josh Matt. Absolutely fantastic. And we're going to go home with the win after getting it tied up 2-2. We were up 2-0. They tied it up at 2-2, but Josh Matt came in late and gets the winner here to make it 3-2 in the last minute. Absolutely fantastic as we get the win. Huge win for Smithies FC here. Josh Matt with only his second goal of the year, but boy did it prove crucial. He was fantastic, wasn't he? Josh Matt, of everyone, great job by Andrew going in for the run, taking out the one defender, and it opened up room for Josh Matt to come in through the right back position. Jake finds the easy pass, and that's a great finish for a right back. Really, that is fantastic. It gets us to win. Baldwin and the Matt twins with the goals, and Vaughn and Blackett Taylor get theirs. But all that matters is Josh's late one, and it gives us all 3 points as we win here by a score of 3-2. As again, I was just looking at highlights. I just couldn't believe it how great we played. As we move on here to the post-match interview, very even game, but when we had our chances, we took advantage of them. But man, that play to Josh Matt, oh my goodness, that was fantastic. As we go into our post-match interview here, again, we just showed resilience, man. We can't, again, we have to be better defensively, but we came up late. We really did came up late. And I'm just so happy that we got that win. It was a crucial extra 2 points there. And that actually puts us 6th still. We're only 1 point away there with a game in hand. We're going to transfer over Theo Cobono. Again, I don't know about Theo Cobono. I have a decision to make about him. He could be leaving too, by the looks of it. But I don't know. I really don't know about Theo Cobono. I really don't know what to do. We have Tanner Ward, who's really good. But Cobono was providing us with a good presence, really, as Matt Davis there. Looking for another loan. He wasn't able to get the loan off, as Jack Armstrong's going to be loaned also, our center back there. His loan got rejected. He rejected his loan there earlier for Perth Glory. We're going to get some scouting reports here, I believe from Brazil, as Alex Durate. Nope. I think I said no. Yeah, I said no. No, Diego Durate won't have a brother there. Edson Navarro, no. Seo Borges. That's a no. Gabriel Garcia is a no. Rafael Barbosa. I mean, I don't know what to think about that. Do we take him? I really don't know. I was thinking about it. I'm going to say yes for now. Barbosa doesn't seem that bad. So we're going to call up, is it Carter? I'm going to call it. Am I going to call up Albert Carter? I'm calling up one of these high-rated players. I forget which one. It's a tough decision. I guess Kevin Bogard? Yeah, it's going to be Kevin Bogard, the fullback. I believe. He looks really good. I had a rough time deciding who really call up. I don't really like calling up people in January like that, or in February. But we're gonna call him up. Rick Van der Broek. I think I'm gonna wait on him, and that's I think all I'm gonna really call up. It's a tough decision there. So we did end up calling up Barbosa. For some reason I didn't put a development plan on him. I don't know why. Moving on, we have a game against Quality Town. This is a big game against a lower rated side. So can we get a big win here? Baldwin and Durate again starts. Andrew Santoro is already to a 69 overall. He's developing really well along with Jake and Josh. So we go to the quick sim here. Am I going to sim this? Yeah, I sim it. I'm just taking my nice sweet old time, am I? As we end up losing this game. Wow. Telly and Roger with their goals. Jake Matt gets one for our slate. Again, not the greatest of performances by the boys there. We lost to a lower ranked team. That's definitely not good. That's going to put us still in 6th, but definitely not the greatest. As we move on here, we have a game against Exeter City. Looking at the starting lineup, they have Anderson, Caprice, Sweeney, Parks, Taylor, Collins, Randall Williams, Joel Randall, Matt Jay, and Ryan Bowman. They're actually first by the time this game was actually happening. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a big test for us, really. Kind of see what we can do against Exeter City. Last game, we definitely did not fare well against them. We're going to start Taylor Bradshaw and Hugh Baldwin. I really like those two right now. And again, it just seems like they have our number whenever we really play them. Or at least the last time we played them, they did. So hopefully this game can go better as we are underway here at Exeter City. Let's get this party started here. We're starting at 18th minute. Spakes with it for Exeter City into Collins. Collins to Jay. Jay playing to Taylor. Here's Bowman. Bowman into Taylor. Back to Jay. Taylor into Jay. Jay with it. And he goes to strike. Big save there by Jordan. That is a crucial save by Jordan there to keep this game deadlocked at 0-0. Exeter City really playing well to start this game. We haven't been at our top tier level that we're supposed to be in order to be a team like Exeter City. They're first place. They were 4th. It just shows how fast things can change. Really, that's Randall Williams getting ready to take this corner as he sends it in for Sweeney. And yeah, that's going nowhere near the net as he heads it over there. And it's going to end up being a goal kick. Again, it's hard to head it in front of like literally everyone as he just misses the target there. Moving on here in the 32nd minute. Here's Jay. Jay with it, finding Williams. Williams still with it. He's going. Randall Williams. Williams, can he find someone? Williams in. He's going to find Jay. Big finish there. It's 1-0 in the 34th minute. Randall Williams, man, is he dangerous. Just dangerous. As, oh, that camera celebration. I cannot stand it. But yeah, that's a big-time finish there by Jay. Again, Williams going in, forces our center back in. Nice job by Jay backing up. And that's the perfect finish, because if it goes anywhere near, Nigel could have really blocked that, but it was such a good finish into that corner that Nigel couldn't. And now it's 1-0 for Exeter City. Nice beard, buddy. As it's a big finish there for Matt Jay. That's his 11th goal in the EFL League 2. And a tough start for us early. We were trying to hold on here to keep it a 0-0, but they take the lead here as we move on to the 42nd minute. Here's Matt Jay, who has scored for them. Trying to play it to Williams. Tolkien with it, but Williams gets it back. Jay finding Bowman. Bowman back to Williams. It's Randall Williams. Williams going to turn, try to put it in the box. Nigel tries to get it out. And it's cleared here as Baldacimo has it. Playing it to Hugh Baldwin. Hugh Baldwin with it. Plays it to Jake Matt. Jake Matt into Bashar. Bashar looking around. It's Jake Matt. We're near halftime. Jake Matt trying to find Bashar, but it's turned over. And here's Randall now as they're on the counter here. Bowman. Bowman, he's got the long ball to Randall. Here goes Randall. Randall playing up front for Jay. Matt Jay has 2. Exeter City have 2. And at the double, it's going to be 2-0. Matt Jay, wow, what a counter. Look at that. That ball long was absolutely fantastic. And he played it through perfectly. And look at this finish. Look at this ball first. Splits our defense. They play through the Jay, and Jay makes no mistake. He has been clinical today as he just tucks it past Jordan and gives Exeter City a 2-0 lead. That is a great finish there by Matt Jay. Just fantastic. As that is his 12th goal in the campaign. He's been crucial for Exeter City. as they are going to go into the half with a 2-0 lead. That is huge for them. And they've clearly been the better team. I mean, there's no doubt about it. As their fans give a round of applause. Just fantastic. Matt J. It's been all him this half. He's been getting many chances. And man, did he put those 2 away. There's just fantastic finishes in tight scenarios. And that's going to give Exeter City the 2-0 lead at half. Can we come back here? As in the 51st minute, Bashar has it. Here's Josh. Josh looking for Andrew. Andrew has Jake. Jake looking around. He's got Hugh Baldwin. Hugh Baldwin's through. Can he make it 2-1? Oh, Hugh Baldwin misses the target. A huge chance there to put us back in this one, and he just completely missed it with his right foot. He probably should have went across, just not good enough from Hugh Baldwin there. Moving on to the 64th minute. It's Nigel Ntenga with it into Randall Williams. Randall Williams long. He's going to find Bowman. Bowman's through. He's going to cut in. It's Bowman here. Oh, big save by Jordan, keeping us in this one. As it ends up getting cleared here to Bashar. Moving on to the 69th minute. Here's Josh Matt. Josh Matt finding Bashar. Into Aronson. Aronson has Andrew. Nice play there by Paxton Aronson, who came on for Hugh Baldwin. As Andrew has it. Andrew just looking around. And he's going to find Paxton Aronson. It ends up going to Paxton Aronson. Aronson holding on here. He's going to find Bashar. It's Bashar! Oh, Bashar misses the target. And we still can't get a goal with them. My goodness, as he plays it through. Bashar trying to finish it with his left foot, and it's just wide. Again, he's a CDM, not that good at finishing, and definitely not with his weak foot, that's for sure. Moving on to the 75th minute, ball to Simo has it. Trying to play along. That's a poor ball, and Randall has it now. And it's going to be with Matt J. And here comes Exeter City, Nigel Ntenga. We need one right away. As Wilmot playing it to Caprice. Caprice looking. And he's going to play it in, and it's nicely blocked. Header back. Here's Nigel Ntenga. Ntenga going behind. Here's Caprice. Caprice into Wilmot. Caprice with it to Matt J. Matt J going through. Matt J with the strike. Big save by Jordan. It remains 2-0 thanks to Jordan's heroics here. As that was a solid save there on Matt J. Just fantastic from Jordan. As we move on here to the corner. As Randall here to put it in. It's in for Sweeney. Played back, and Tolkien has it, but it's turned over. Randall here with it. He's going to play it into Nigel Ntenga! And it's going to be 3-0. It's a win for Exeter City today. They were just clearly the better team. Nigel Ntenga with a nice finish. A header right into the corner. Nice cross. Our defenders, clear as day, were not ready for it as they're all going back. I don't know what Josh was maybe trying to get the ball, I guess, but he just too short. Ntenga all over it, and look at this header. Solid right into the corner. Jordan doesn't even have to move because he knows that's in the back of the net. Smithies not happy about that one. As now Exeter City take a 3-0 lead. They're going to win this one. Big time performance there by Jay and now Ntenga. As we go to make a sub here. Paul Decima out, Moses Nyman in here. As you can see here. As Jake Matt kicks it off. As we move on here. Again, this one's going to be a tough one. It really will be. Moses Nyman coming in the game. But, again, we'll bounce back. Again, this was against a really good team, and it's a good learning lesson. It's a away game against the best team. We're going to sometimes have some rough games. But it's about how you bounce back as Tolkien's with it into Durate. Durate finding Jake Matt. Jake Matt with it. And he's going to look back for Durate. Here goes Diego Durate. Durate cutting in. Looking and finding Tolkien. Tolkien in front of Durate. We're having some good play here, but it's going to get taken away. But Moses Nyman gets it back into Aronson. Bashar. Bashar, nice patient play here. They're playing a lot of players back as Tolkien has it. Nyman. Aronson. Jake Matt. Looking for Bashar, but man on him. He just plays it short to Bashar. Here's Aronson into Jake Matt. It's Jake Matt! Oh, it was such a good piece of play in the 90th minute there. From Bashar to Aronson to Jake Matt. And he was clear through, and the angle was kind of poor, trying to put it across, but the keeper's on net. That was some nice play. That's some of the best play I've seen. Just, that's clean. Clean play. Getting it through on the defenders. 1, 2, 3. But we couldn't put it away there and get a consolation goal. Andrew here with the cross. So that was just fantastic. Bashar, nice play to Aronson. And Aronson was ready to find Jake as Jake made the run through already. As that's headed out, Moses Nyman with it. And the Fashionary back to Nyman. Not too much time left now. Bashar turns it over. Nigel Antango with it. And to Jay. Randall. Back to Spakes and to Randall. Sorry, Spakes. Sparks. Randall. Collins. Bowman. And that should be it. That'll be full time here as Exeter City get a huge win 3-0 here over Smithies FC. At Jay with a huge game here. Just a fantastic display really from them. They were clearly the better team as Matt J had 2 goals. Just fantastic really from him. As it finishes 3-0 here for Exeter City over Smithies FC. As we move on again, we're still doing really well, guys. We play some lower league sides now, lower tier sides. If we can just get a streak of wins together, this game will be just a one-off, really. Again, it's against the top team. We're not supposed to get a result every time. Maybe it would be nice if we get a result, but it just feels like they have our number. They outshot us, they had 11 shots and 9 shots on target. I mean, there's not much you can do about that. As we move on here to our post-game interview. And again, disappointing result. You can't win every week, but you know what? We found a way to put ourselves in this picture of promotion, which we need to be, because we can't just be. I don't want to be there next season in the EFL League 2, just dominating every side. I want to be in EFL League 1 because I know I belong there. I know we belong there. We belong fighting for promotion there. It's probably not going to be promotion, but still. So it puts us in 8th, but again, we're only 1 spot off playoffs. We're not even too far off automatic promotion. We have games in hand. We've only played 34 games. As we change positions here for Jared Powell, he only goes up 2 rating. He only has physicals. Again, I just looked at him and I'm just like, you know what? There's no point in even trying with him. He's not going to have really a future. We already have guys in front of him. So we're going to end up releasing Jared Powell. And again, just really isn't good enough. Rory Andrew actually probably will release too. He's just too low rated, these guys. So after that, we have Sim against Walsall, who are actually dead last. So this better be a win as we go into the press conference here. And last time it was a draw, but that was really early. And we were just trying to find ourselves. I believe that was our first point of the campaign. And we were struggling then, mighty big time. It looked like we were a terrible team and really bottom feeders. But we developed into a great team that actually could fight for promotion. And that's fantastic to see. As I'm just going to leave it like that. I thought I was going to put in Durate for Bradshaw. But anyways, as we go here to... Oh, yeah, I did it. I fooled myself. Look at that. So, yeah, we put in Durate. Just for rating purposes, in a sim, Durate's better. But I think Taylor Bradshaw is my future. And we end up getting a win here. Jake Matt with the goal. That's a big win for us. I don't care who it's against. We just need to get a streak of wins going. And if we drew or lost to Walsall, I would have been really devastated. So that was a huge win. Moving on, Matt Davis is going to get loaned out. Scully's happy he's back in the lineup, even though I didn't put him back in the lineup. That's FIFA for you. And look at where we are. We are in 6th place now. We're in a playoff spot. If we can get a win here, we can shoot all the way up to at least 3rd. And if we win 2 of our other extra games, we would actually be I think we would actually be in 1st. We're not too far off automatic promotion, which is mainly the goal. But if we won the league title, that'd be quite amazing in our first year for how bad we were to start the season. As no one really here is looking too good. I'm going to hold on him. Cedric Vos, only worth 160k. That's not good. Thomas van der Velden. Goodness, these Dutch players are tough to read. Ted Timmermans. I'm going to reject him? Yeah. Not too good there. We have enough goalies. We definitely have enough goalies. And I think Jordan's going to be our main goalie moving on. He's really developing really well. Olivier Fournier, no. Leo Belcar, maybe? Thomas Duquet looks really good. I think I'm going to sign him. Nathan Boyle's a no. Axel Guingong? Oh, God. No, Joseph Fabre. So, only one guy, Thomas Duchet, is going to be the only guy we end up signing here out of the Youth Academy reports. Not the greatest there. And I didn't actually give something to Barbosa. So I'm actually will. Just 1 second. I'm looking at Jacob's story. Can he write our story? Ah, God, there's going to be too many of those. He looks really great, but he can't get promoted yet. So first we'll look at Duche, and then we're going to look at Barbosa. I forgot to put something on. Again, he's got great dribbling. He's got great pace. His defending's terrible. So, looking here, I guess you can make him a winger. Looking around, I guess I'm going to make him a right mid. I like his pace a lot and his dribbling, so I think he's going to be there. His passing isn't the greatest. That definitely has to compare. Rafael Barbosa is a fullback. Doesn't have that much pace. His defending isn't that great. His physicals are decent, but he's definitely got to improve. And we're definitely going to just try to improve his pace. That's the first goal. Get his pace up, and then we can work around and everything else. 17 years old, so I don't know if there's really room for him on this squad, but I guess he's a fullback, so we'll see. Colchester 17th here. We're going to sim this game. This will be another game we could really use a win in. I think this is the last game we end up simming. And we end up getting a 1-0 win. Diego Durate with a huge late goal after coming in for Bashar. That is absolutely clutch from him, giving us the 1-0 win in a tight game there. That's some crucial points right there. We need to just win games outright in order to have a chance for automatic promotion or playoffs or anything like that. We need to just start winning games, and that ends up putting us pretty high in the table. I'll show you later. First, we have a youth report here in Brazil. That's going to be a no. Lins, maybe Da Silva. I'll say yes to that, I think. Do I say yes to that? I was thinking about it, but I believe I said yes. Yeah, I did. And Igor Neves. Oh, that's a tough one. He's got some solid potential, 74 to 94. He could be just low-rated, high potential. Looking at it. And I think I'm just going to call up someone. Ambrose only at 51 overall. Do I just call up Van de Broek? I think so. Oh, no. I decided to end up calling Jensen Horn because I know he's a solid CDM. That's going to be part of our future. I was thinking about Van de Broek, but I kind of need to see what his potential is. So Jensen Horn's going to get the call. Looks like a solid CDM that can even be our backup CDM, really, and for Rydazo here with Moses Nyman. So we're going to call up Igor Neves, and I'm going to look at Linz later, maybe see what he is, to see if we should sign him. So quickly here, let's look at some of these youth players here. Looking around, Da Silva, 56 overall, center mid / cam. He's got some solid pace, some solid passing, and some solid dribbling. Decent defending, but I really don't think he can be a center back. I think he's definitely a winger. Now I got to pick the wing. But again, we could change that any day of the week. It doesn't matter. We're going to improve his weak foot, so it don't matter. Igor Neves, 52 overall right wing. I mean, he's 15. He's got some pace on him, which I like. So I guess we can give him a chance. We definitely need him to improve his shooting and passing. His dribbling's not too bad. So I think we'll keep him for now. He's pretty solid. So that'll be it for this episode. In the next episode, our first game is in Carlisle United. If you look, I'm going to look at the calendar first. So in the next episode, we have Carlisle United and Oldham Athletic I'll play. Harrogate's a sim. Bolton is likely a play. I don't know about that. Harrogate, again, definitely a sim. And then Colchester's a sim. Southend, probably a play, maybe. I might sim that. And then we have Newport. And then our last game of the season is actually against Stevenage. Not too many games left in the calendar here. Definitely probably only 2 episodes left. Looking here at the table, if you look, we're actually in 5th place and have a game in hand here. If we can get this win against Carlisle United, that really separates us from them. As I'm finally going to pull up to the table. Looking at it, we are at 61 points. Southend United only are at 60. We have a game in hand on them. Again, not too much. Only 5 points separating 8th and 2nd. Exeter City played 38 games. If we win both of our games, we're actually tied with them on points, but they have the goal difference. And we're basically tied for an automatic promotion spot with 2 games in hand, which is absolutely fantastic. And so I'm really excited we can be promoted, guys. So thank you all for tuning in. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I wish you all a great day.